Looks a bit beefy. How to mute music for this. I gotta really focus in. Throughout Patch Notes history, the jungle has been changed in ways that have punished PvE to the highest levels of importance, where the priority is to farm fast to get ahead of the experience curve. This is even more pronounced in higher levels of play, where the champion pool is narrowed down to those with competitive clearing capabilities. Whoa, uses some big words. Making the jungle a solid system and a scary place when you fall behind. To address this, we are relaxing camp timers to allow for more leniency on pathing through the jungle. We are also re-adding an improved version of the comeback experience, which only kicks in when a jungler is simply behind the game. Now, if that's the case, it shouldn't feel impossible to win. The intent isn't to try is born out of comeback mechanism, but instead to limit the number of games that feel truly out of hand due to the struggling jungler with no path to recover. That felt like a bunch of shit. I mean, I felt like they just said a lot of shit when they could have said a little shit. No, I can't leave the fast clean junglers have little to no downtime between finishing one camp for the next. Our original intent for this aggressive respawn thing was because we're fucking idiots and we don't know how to. Oops, sorry. Aggressive respawn timing was that there's always opportunity. Cost is taking any other action on the map. And this pacing reduced jungler presence in lanes at the very early game. Problem it brings in hand is twofold. Junglers never feel like they finished farming. Almost like the game was telling them they were failing at optimizing their clears. And winners to set up exciting ganks were far few in between. It's not true. It's so incorrect. As a result, we're partially walking back camp timer respawns from last year's preseason. In addition, we're also matching camp indicators to our players who play around them so that you aren't constantly stressed about being everywhere at once. What? Can I get a TLDR? So camps respawn 15 seconds later. Camp respawn glowing indicator 10 seconds before camp spawns. Oh, instead of 15. I kind of like this. So that's... So now, what is it? Jungler's full clear at 3 minutes. Gank. No, full clear, 3 minutes. Gank. Crab. Reset. Gromp. Do it all over again. Right? So... I mean, I feel like they're just going to be on the map for 15 seconds longer and then just reset. Wait, so this makes me think that they're just going to get 15 more seconds to fuck around and fuck your lane. And then the camp's going to respawn and they're going to do it all over again. Unless they lose XP or something? To make experience setting jungler behind is usually a team effort of countering ganks, block off access to buffs, and controlling vision, not just enemy jungler clearing faster, controlling the combined with the unforgiving path optimization due to the aggressive respawn timer leads to a case where jugglers fall behind, stay behind. And it's far less likely to have the ability to stabilize in comparison to other roles. What? It's far less likely the ability to stabilize in comparison to other roles? Are you fucking stupid? So let's picture the situation where I'm playing top lane, right? I lock in Cho'Gath. I get counterpicked instantly. They pick Sylas, right? Or honestly, let's say I pick Irelia. They lock in Renekton. Let's say so I'm already fucked from at all points of the game. I'm already fucked. So let's say I'm already behind there. He doesn't leash. He pulls the wave level 1. It slow pushes into a perma freeze on his side. How do I ever interact with that? And then let's say I die. So let's say the jungler comes top. I get ganked. I die. I can't TP back. Okay, let's say I TP back. Now my wave's perma-froze. Dude, there's no way they think junglers can fall more behind than top lane. There's no way. Top lane is way too long of a lane. Because they can spam gank. I don't agree. I mean, I haven't read the change. I'm saying that I don't like how they said that. It's so hard to stabilize top lane than jungle. And lane losing a turn means you're farming closer to the safety of your base, and enemies have to extend into your... Oh, wait, they're still going. In lane, you're losing a turn means you're farming closer to the safety of your base, and enemies have to extend to have your map to fight you. But what if they freeze the wave? Like, what if they don't even take the turret, they just freeze the wave? But the jungle works counter to that, so the turret is going down, makes the neighboring section of the jungle drastically less safe for the rest of the game, so you have to extend past your inner turrets to farm it. I mean, true. I mean, that's true. I mean, that part's true, but what if they just don't take the turret? With all that being said, we don't expect most players to run into this combat experience, expecting the most dire circumstances, and ultimately, all this catch-up boost is helping hand. It won't make sure the junglers as strong as they would have been, and they're fall behind. Comeback kid. When jungler is at least 2 levels below the average level of all players in the game, they can increase XP from large negative losses. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Dude, and honestly, if my jungler is 2 levels below the average level of all players in the game, we fucking lost anyway. You can give them all the comeback XP you want. This jungle's a dipshit and the game's over regardless. Like, okay, fuck it. Fuck it. Are you... Dude, I can't even comprehend how fucking stupid or terrible at jungle you have to be to fall 2 levels below the average player in the game. Jesus, man. These kids will get 50 more XP per level? Dude, fuck it. If you're 2 levels below the average player of the game as jungle, make each camp gift you 1,000 gold. You'll still fucking lose. Jesus, man. Smite, a jungler is nothing without a summoner spells for slapping on some quality of life of Smite. No longer, you have to check your Smite tooltip. Ooh, that's good. But for the put the other monsters. Now you should be more equipped to secure objectives. Smite damage to monsters, 450 at base, 900 after Smite quest completion. Really? So Smite doesn't scale with level anymore. It's 900 always? I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm trying to think when you usually get your 5 smites off for a jungle item. Like, does anybody know the average time? I can't remember. I can't. At about 7 minutes. So that would mean that you get, I mean, I don't care about that. You don't really use it on camps too much. After that, it's more for combat. I mean, people that are saying, oh, Smite steal. I mean, the way that works is, dude. Okay, I don't like when people say, oh, you had a 2-level advantage. How did the enemy jungler steal the Baron? I don't like when people say that. Because, dude, so let's say that you had like a 720 smite and the enemy had like a 600 smite or something, and they flash over the wall and steal it. Dude, it's still such a small, like, it's not easy. That's not easy. If you have never jungled and you flame a jungler for getting Baron stolen in a 50-50, even if they're down at level, it's actually hard. It's still a flip. Like, it's not hard. If you've never jungled, you don't know what it's like. If you play jungle, you know. So, honestly, the steal, whatever. Smite damage now increases after swapping... Oh, that's for spellbook. Smite and any crowd control now breaks Rift Scuttle's shield before applying damage. Wait, does that mean... Wait, so let's say Scuttle's up, and you smite it. It breaks the shield and does the 450 base? Damn. I think that's huge for junglers that can't CC it, like Nidalee. We'll see. I don't know about this. We'll see. I don't know. Ability putting Omnivamp on jungle items in preseason improved clarity by eliminating a wordy jungle-specific region mechanic, but also skewed towards benefiting champions who would clear fast. I think. Wait, this is huge. Wait, I need to reread this. Sorry. Survivability. I need to reread this. I need to reread this. This is important. Putting Omnivamp on jungle items in preseason improved clarity by eliminating a jungle-specific region mechanic. Okay, but it's also skewed towards benefiting champions who clear flags, i.e., take less damage, and use the bonus as a health battery as the game went on. Okay, so this should mean this is like junglers are too healthy clearing. We are pulling out of Omnivamp while increasing the flat restore we get from Smite. Huh? And reducing jungle camp damage across the board. Especially small AoE camps. This way, junglers are less punished when they aren't able to instantly clear them. I gotta take a walk. I'll be back. They're so out of touch. I gotta take a walk. Dude, there's no way! I must have misread something. So jungle items lose 2% Omnivamp. Smite heal is increased by... Dude! Dude. Okay, so junglers have a small window where they can die in their jungle. It's so small, right? And you, as a laner, can't ever take advantage of that. The enemy jungler can. Like, your jungler can, but you can never do it. So, like, for instance, because a lot of the junglers now... by the way, the reason junglers even get barely low enough is because they do 2 buffs at once. By the way, that's why. So junglers nowadays do, like, Gromp and fucking blue at the same time, right? 95% of junglers at the same time. The camps do so little damage early that at level 3, junglers are doing 2 camps at once. Like significant camps, Gromp and blue, right? While they're doing the 2 camps at once, there is a window where they are low HP. But it is very slim. And you, as a laner, can almost never... If the enemy jungler invades them while they're on... Like, if your jungler invades them while they're doing that, there's a window. But if you don't, then they... After they kill the camps from Gromp and Smite, they are full HP level 4. Damn near. If it's at the end of their clear. They're level 4 full HP. You know, like, I play weak side a lot. I play weak side a whole bunch. And it is the most age shit. Because these jugglers sit there fucking ramming their thumb up their ass for 35 seconds in a bush, not getting punished at all. There's no outplay potential to a jungler that's full HP, a level up on you, full mana, with a red buff that does true damage, slows, and heals them. A blue buff that gives them perma mana, perma CDR. Like, dude, they don't need more. They don't need to be healthier. If anything, I feel like the jungle heal from Smite should have been reduced, and the Gromp heal should be reduced. And red buff regen should be reduced. They're too healthy. Dude, maybe it's at high levels of play. Maybe in low elo, you stupid grass eaters are fucking dying to your camps. Maybe. Maybe that's the fucking problem. But dude, high elo, they're all fucking clearing this shit so disgustingly efficient, it's insane. No monster camp changes, and to top it all off, oh boy, what we putting on the top here? I, I, I'm really excited to read what's about to happen. We adjusted specific jungle camps based on our overarching goals. Arcing, is that arch? I don't care. Number one, reduce incoming damage from jungle camps to offset the reduced healing from Omnia. It's 2%. And let's not talk about how fucking stupid it was with old Ravenous Hunter. Thank God they nerfed that. 2, change jungle monsters' health to offset the higher smite damage. And 3, change gold values to offset income lost by spawn timers. Wait, so everything does less damage? Every single camp does less damage? Every single camp does less damage. Every camp does less damage, bro. I mean, they're increased by 50 HP or 50, so an auto attack. So it now takes one more auto to clear the camps. So, so while you are doing blue, at the same time you're doing Gromp, at the same time you're playing the saxophone, while doing laundry, while eating a meal, you gotta auto each camp one more time. Right? Or am I reading this wrong? Blue, 1.8k HP to 1,850. That's 50. Isn't that just one more auto? Oh, yeah, and it's not even for other camps. How crazy is this going to be when Ivern is still the only jungler who takes damage from his fucking camps and he doesn't even physically fight the motherfuckers? Like, how crazy is your... Say that out loud. Ivern doesn't even fight the jungle and he has the most unhealthiest clear. He has the unhealthiest clear out of all the junglers. He doesn't fight the motherfuckers and he takes more damage than every other jungler in the game. Like, so you're sitting in your office talking about that? Yeah, it's only for Blue, Red, and Rift. And Scuttle. Jungle Camp Gold? One more for that. 10 gold for that. Why? Oh, because they spawn 15 seconds later. So they don't want junglers to lose that gold. And I don't like it. The Smite chain, I think, dude, I don't like any of this shit, by the way. The comeback experience, like I said, if your jungler's 2 levels below the average, the game's lost anyway, so give them everything. Because they're obviously terrible at the game. The Smite changes, like this might not be bad. I will see how it goes. Start ability, fucking so lost. So lost. So lost. They're so fucking stupid. I don't know. Hey, let's play it. Hey, Let's play a few games. Let's see how impactful jungle is. Maybe I'm overreacting.